Hey guys, how are you all doing today? And today we're watching the Mandalorian Season 2 finale, Chapter 16, The Rescue. Yes, we're going to be rescuing Grogu, baby, because in the last episode, we found the coordinates. That guy who plays as the superior officer, he was in a couple of films, recognize him, and he was in Kingsman, he was on the train tracks, he was testing the trainees, and he was in the Nolan trilogy who killed Batman's parents, and he got shot by the mob guy. Forgot his name, but yes, he has that dick face, that very unlikable villain face, and it was good to see Mayfield kill him. And as a reward, Mayfield was set free by Dune and Mando, and yes, he's no longer a prisoner. Prisoner 2477, something like that. But yes, they have found the coordinates to Moff Gideon, which means they can save Grogu. He sent a message to Moff Gideon, basically saying, "I'm coming for you, bitch." Without further ado, let's fucking do this, boys and girls. 3, 2, 1, go. Look at that shot, man. Both of them together. Everyone's, yeah. You guys haven't got a chance in hell against those two.
You are not a Mandalorian.
Never said I was.
I didn't know sidekicks were allowed to talk.
He just called you Robin. She did. You've got your money on. I don't know who's going to win between these two.
You'll be talking through the window of a back to tank.
Sasha
All right,
Banks
easy.
or Boba Fett.
Save it for the
Swivel DDT? Oh no. Both used the same move.
If we had shown half that spine to the Empire, we would have never lost our planet.
Once we draw a crowd, you slip through the shadows. Get the kid.
Those dark troopers, they're gonna be a real skink in the scud pie.
Yeah, this plan ain't gonna
Their
work.
bay is on the way to the brig.
It's too simple.
Can you make...
This better work. Hopefully no one dies. It is a finale. Happy landing. Nice. Too easy. And there he goes. This squad is gonna tear through these stormtroopers. Easy peasy. Oh dear. Mando has to face all them? Shit on it. Oh god. He can open it. Those red eyes. Mando is getting his ass kicked. Ah, the spear. Would have been nice if the head went completely off, but you know what? I'm happy.
Son of a mud scuffer. Are you sure you don't need any help?
Son of a mud scuffer.
I think that did it.
I'm gonna start using that now. Every time I get upset, you son of a mud scuffer. Grogu!
Drop the blaster.
Fuck you, Moff. Is that why you're such an evil bastard? Because your first name's Moff? I get it. I'll be evil too, but...
See, she wants this. Do you know why? Because it brings power.
It ain't gonna be that simple. Yeah. Yeah, you can't go through that armor. Oh. Kick him in the nuts. Yeah! Good. Bitch, you are defeated. Hey, Mando looks like a badass with that Darksaber. Look at him. Look at him.
What is the dark saber? It belongs to you.
It belongs to you.
She would need to defeat you in combat.
That's his plan.
I yield. It's yours.
He's a pretender to the throne.
It's like the Elder Wand. Shit on it.
He's right.
Fuck. You two gonna have to fight. A good distraction. They are pretty cool looking though, look at them. Was any of these used in the new trilogy? I don't remember. as part of the First Order. I like the score for their march. No way. There's no fucking way. There's no way. Is it? It makes sense. Oh my god. We're all gonna see his face, aren't we? Oh, the green lightsaber! Oh, he's tearing through these so easily. Oh, he is a Jedi. He's got his Return of the Jedi attire on. He's got his glove. Oh shit. It's Luke. Oh my fucking god. Good.
Drop it.
Shoot him in the leg. Grogu's like, I know him. So Luke was the one who was communicating with Grogu in the last episode. Will they show us his face? I want them to, but I don't want them to at the same time. Because what if it's bad? Oh my god. Guys, I've got chills right now. I have just creamed my pants. I stink right now. You guys should be lucky you aren't in the same room as me right now. There's the smoke. Smoky entrance, baby. Oh my god. Show me that face. Ah. I'm not mad at it. The axe looks pretty good, to be fair. 2 times he's done this now. Oh, he's touching him. God, don't do this to me. It's E.T. all over again. You son of a bitch. I can't believe they're doing an E.T. on me.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid. You will be. You will be. Ah, R2. Saying hi to each other. This is so fucking cool, man. So how many Jedis are there at this point? So you got Luke, you got Ahsoka. Does Leia count? And I guess Grogu now. Eh? I hope we get more of Grogu. I hope we get more of him. You motherfucker. These are too fucking short, man. Favreau, I love you. You've done a great job with this show, but it's too short, man. God, it needs to be an hour and a half each episode. From Return of the Jedi. Jabba the Hutt's place. It's his place now. Boba's back, bitches. The Book of Boba Fett. Coming December 2020. They're going to continue. Yeah. That's pretty cool, man. And that was the Mandalorian finale. This show in particular, and all these other shows coming up, I am very excited to see where they go from here. This show was fantastic. Jon Favreau did a fantastic job writing the story, creating this magnificent show. And in terms of, I know there's a season 3 coming potentially, and there's obviously some loose ends, in particular with Bo-Katan and Mandalorian, because Mando has pretty much, he is the ruler of Mandalorian in a way to the throne, because he has the dark saber, and obviously Bo-Katan is not a fan of that, and they have to duel. They have to fight for the honor of having that dark saber. So it's gonna be very interesting to see where they go from here. I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to continue that story onto season 3, and yeah, he was willing to give it to me. He was yielding to her, but like Gideon was saying, that's not how the story goes when it comes to that. And it's an interesting, maybe there's some hints of foreshadowing though, but Gideon was saying, you know, it seems like to me Bo-Katan maybe is a bit power hungry, maybe. Maybe that's me reading into things, but how she is presented a little bit in this, she seems a bit power hungry. Maybe she'll become a villain. I don't know, but I know this idea, this plot is expanded on in Rebels because I watched a video based on it, and I haven't seen Rebels the show. I've heard great things, and I'm gonna check it out eventually. But I know the whole thing with the dark saber and the Mandalorian throne is expanded on onto that show. But yeah, it's a very interesting dilemma now because obviously he has the right to it, and if he just gives it to her, people are going to see her as a legitimate leader of the throne. So yeah, it is very interesting to see where they go from here. But let's address the elephant in the room. We saw Luke, and if you think about it, it makes sense. It takes place after Return of the Jedi, and he is the only other Jedi. If you think about it, who will realistically have connection to Grogu, and having him train Grogu is really badass, man. And I don't know how it fits, and because obviously it's a massive time jump between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens. I don't know how many years. I'm sure you guys will tell me, but they have plenty of time to fill in the gaps and explain what happens to Grogu, and hopefully nothing bad, nothing serious happens, especially by Kylo Ren. If that's the case, I'll be very upset. Um, hopefully he survived through that too. You know, he survived through Order 66, and he survived through the Kylo Ren debacle with Palpatine. The farewell scene between Grogu and the Mandalorian was very emotional. You know, it actually got to me quite a bit. And he took his helmet off twice now in the last two episodes, and it just shows how much their bond has strengthened over the period of these two seasons. And I am really looking forward to season 3. Will we see them again? Maybe in season 3. Maybe we'll see like a catch up scene between those two. But I don't think Grogu will be the main focus of season 3 because now his story is pretty much done. I think because there's a lot of potential other stories you can go with the Mandalorian and with obviously Bo-Katan and the dark saber. There's many things you can go there, but these two seasons with the story of Grogu has been absolutely fantastic. And seeing Ahsoka and seeing this finale, this is my favorite episode of the season so far. And I don't know, maybe of all the seasons, of all 2 seasons, maybe that's me jumping the gun, but this was such a badass episode. And those Dark Troopers were really badass, how they looked. It reminded me of RoboCop mixed in with other like robot villains you've seen in the past. And the way he teared through all of them was was hilarious. Even though he's a Jedi, so it makes sense. But seeing how much Mando struggled against the Dark Trooper, as a matter of fact, it just emphasizes how powerful Luke is. And the CGI of Luke, obviously a younger Luke, it didn't bother me. Obviously, it's notable, but it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me in Rogue One either with Leia and with Tarkin. It didn't bother me. I thought it was okay. It wasn't the best, but it served its purpose. The same it did with this. Now, would it bother me if it spent an entire movie or episode on Luke? Yeah, a little bit. For once, after a long time, I am excited for the future of Star Wars because you've got the Book of Boba Fett, which is very exciting. See where that goes from here. You've got Mandalorian season 3. There's plenty of things that can go from there too. I know they're doing an Ahsoka limited series, and I think they're doing a Dune series too, which I'll check out too. And that, hopefully we'll see Grogu, maybe see him as a more experienced Jedi, maybe him, being older, not as old as Yoda was, but old enough to see him as a prime Jedi, which would be pretty awesome. My confidence in Star Wars is high again after seeing this, and I am very, very excited to check out the Obi-Wan series. That is what I'm most excited for. Fuck these trilogies. Just do these. This is the right path to go on. These shows, and that Obi-Wan show is going to be electric. Everyone's going to be buzzing over that show, even more than this, which is saying a lot. Having Hayden Christensen back as Darth Vader, having them rematch each other after all these years. I cream my pants watching Luke, so I'll be creaming my pants 2 times and pissing myself if that happens and when I see that happen. and I think that's coming out next year, is it, or is it the year after? I don't know, but the future is looking great for Star Wars, and this show has been fantastic. I think he foreshadowed some future problems, I guess, for Mandalorian, for Mando himself, and when it comes to Bo-Katan. I think she might become a villain from what I don't know. Maybe I'm not well versed in the expanded universe. Um, you could call me a casual fan, maybe, because I love the movies. I was raised with the prequels, and I know bits and pieces, but I'm not an expert on the expanded universe. I've seen bits of Clone Wars and Rebels. I've been, I am going to watch all of them eventually, but I just never got around to them. I've seen the movie The Clone Wars, but obviously the show was a lot bigger, and I've seen the scenes when it takes place same time as Order 66, which was pretty bad. I see Ahsoka's and Darth Maul's perspective, and but I love the movies, most of the movies, but I'm not well versed in the expanded universe, and so that's why I might miss some details. And yeah, in terms of the Solo movie though, I didn't see that one. I just didn't. I don't feel the urge to see that. It just seems to me like a blatant cash grab. Like, we don't need to see a solo movie, a spin-off movie. We don't need to see that. There's no need for that in my opinion. But I'm sure it's a decent movie, but I just don't feel the urge to see it. But Star Wars, Disney, just go this route, because this is exciting. This is fresh. This is something. The Skywalker saga is done. You don't need to continue it now. It's done. You've done what you need to do now with these 9 movies. To me, 6 movies were enough, but 9 movies now you've done with the Skywalker, and it's okay to bring Luke in, and in little scenes like this, when it takes place, between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens. But from now on, just focus on these little characters, because there's so much to Star Wars than just the Skywalkers, and it's proven with the show with the Mandalorian. Obviously, we've got other shows to look forward to now, and I'm happy Disney gets it now. But yeah, I am excited for the future, and I can't wait to see more. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good day.